Alright, let's do... This door is a lad's back door. Door is a sliding lock and it's still locked.
That's true.
Because no one has used this door since we came in here. I believe Angie locked the door when she came in, and it's been locked ever since. Wait. What? Wait, what's this? I did see something. It looks like there's something gold and shiny on the tab of the door lock, of the sliding lock. Gold and shiny? Could it be...
Is that alright?
Maki, may I see it for a minute? I want to try moving the sliding lock.
So what?
You want to unlock it? Fine, go ahead. Do what you want. Carefully touch the knob of the lock, avoiding to touch the gold parts. Softly slid the lock open.
Okay.
As I suspected, this lock will slide without much effort. Whether you lock it or unlock it. This could be an important clue.
Well,
Curious about this rear door too, but there's something that bothers me. The lock on the front door that we used to enter this room. Shouldn't we investigate the front door too? I'm gonna take a closer look. Maki walked over to the front door. Can't see it. No, I was zoomed in. It's unlocked, but I still think there are things... Oh, we're supposed to talk to Maki.
hey,
I just want to confirm something. When we got to the slab, you're sure that the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm positive. Grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. It really is locked. The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them in the keyholes of the lock. Quack. There, open, says me. So we picked the cylinder lock open.
hey,
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him?
That's true.
Would have been impossible from the outside. The Monocubs took the key. Okay, here it is, but there's only one key, so don't lose it. It'd be bad if you lost it. You wouldn't be able to lock the door or open it from the outside. I may see that key. Monodam swiped the key from Monophony and lifted it to his mouth. Nom. Oh, he ate it!
then,
So Kokichi is the only one who could have opened the door or closed it from the outside, right? Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from outside. Someone from inside could have opened the door and closed it as they please. So the front door is locked from inside the room?
No.
Not necessarily, I'm just thinking of possibilities. In that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the doors got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. Still, it's strange the front door and back door have different locks. The front door that we came through has a cylinder lock. So, is it not... And the rear door has a sliding lock. Is it not possible that they just locked the door as it was open? But by the time I discovered the body, the doors were locked. In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right? Locked, huh?
You're right.
Yeah, the cylinder lock's key was taken by the Monocubs. So both doors can only be opened from the inside. But if you'll rule out Kokichi's lockpicking, right? Only if. Could pick the cylinder lock on the door and going in and out of the lab. So it could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible he locked the door after he killed Angie. From the outside.
If I remember correctly.
Maybe. That's true.
that's right.
Also, he appeared at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab.
I knew it.
Clearly suspicious. Oops. It's suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient. Alright, 1 second. I gotta go check on something. It's all good. So the killer, maybe. It's possible. I'm not 100%. You need body back door. The Necronomicon. This isn't. Ah, this book. The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim. This was the motive. The Necronomicon. The motive was
Hey,
Junko's. Angie tried to perform the ritual written in the book.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
If we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. What's a ritual? Necronomicon Resurrection Ritual. Prepare an effigy of a dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. Size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn the Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. So these are the steps of the ritual. Did you really believe in this crap? So obvious you won't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. Okay, so the Necronomicon. I think we're done here for now. No? I'm not sure if it's okay to say this. Could Tenko give me the culprit? Huh? Tenko? That's not good proof, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
No.
So you suspect Tenko?
actually,
Because as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed in the lab.
oh yeah.
That's right, Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab. And she had been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
That's true.
Certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all. It's not that I want to suspect her, but since only student council members would have been let in here. So Angie only let in student council members. That would be Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Tsumugi. At that group, Tenko is the most suspicious.
Why?
Murder at nighttime is strange. Impossible even.
Why?
Why do you think that?
Right.
Because student council made no rule that we know can be outside during nighttime. Sorry, his fucking English is ripping my head apart. You really think everyone will go along with that rule? But it's his rule. Angie say he'd punish us if we not follow his rules. But the student council was included in that, right? They could do whatever they wanted. Angie was also working here at night. She was? No way, student council would never break own rules. They should have been asleep in own rooms. They should to set good example to others. Well, at least he's not a hypocrite. Maybe Angie got attacked while she sleep in her room and get brought here? So, Gonta could have saved her. If only Gonta saw. Okay, maybe he is a hypocrite. But Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie. Gonta no could save you. I find it hard to believe no one went outside in spite of the student council rule. So at least Gonta's not a fucking brainless hypocrite. This busty brain beauty has figured this all out. You mean you know who the culprit is? The culprit? Fuck that.
Hey,
Shuichi, do we really have the time to be listening to her? Wait a minute. Damn it. Are you just gonna ignore my idea? Just listen to me. Come on, listen. Listen.
Okay.
Okay. If you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell you. You better thank me for this.
you know.
I know you're all dumber than fleas, but even you get how weird these wax dolls are, right? They are strange. For the ritual or for another purpose? I figured out with one glance. They're diversions.
Could it be?
Diversions. Yeah, the culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something.
Got a minute?
What do you mean by that?
What?
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job? You're a waste of time. Maku turned away and walked her. Can't say I blame her.
What was that?
the hell's her problem? Is she on the rag or something? So Angie made these wax dolls, huh? The resemblance is uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know? Let's just see how detailed these really are. Hey! Mew tried to look up the wax figure's skirt. What are you doing? Stop that! That's so dumb. Why? Yeah, why? Why, Mew? Stop that. What? I just wanted to see if this doll was wearing panties. Wait, why do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend is a doll now? You have like wax dolls. Go on. I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to me was a waste of time. Can we leave now? No. Strange that the front door and back door have different locks. Front door we came in as a cylinder. Rear door is a sliding lock. By the time we discovered the body, both doors were locked. In other words, this is a place we might call locked. Is there something else over here? Oh, pool of blood. Small pool of blood has emanated from Angie's torso. This can't be from her forehead. The blood is from the back of her neck. This blood is dry. She's been dead for a while. It must have been spilled a few hours before Angie was killed. Even more. That fits the 2 a.m. death listed at the Monochrome file. Angie's body appears to be exactly as described in the Monochrome file. Several clues have caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. We think about all the evidence in combination. That might tell us something. Let's continue the investigation. Maki, what's wrong? Not that important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating. Is that supposed to be a compliment? Who knows? You're certainly more reliable than Kaito, at least. That guy's useless. She's blushing when she says that. Anyway, let's continue. What is there still to investigate here? There is literally nothing. Orphages make the scene particularly eerie. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling. If I remember correctly, Angie made these wax figures. Is this rope from the warehouse? I believe so, and that means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten these ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder. Anyway, I know these effigies are wax, but it creeps me out. These effigies look like real people, not their faces, but their bodies. The ultimate artist was talented. By the way, why is this effigy hanging upside down? This isn't part of the ritual, is it? I'm not sure. Oh, why is it like this? Who would just go out of the way to hang a wax effigy? They're gonna do this much work. There must be some reason. What could it be? Who'd do this? Helper? Angie? Someone else entirely? I think we've finished investigating for now.
Got a minute?
This is really a time to rest? I don't think we found enough yet. I don't know how much time we have left to investigate, so we need to hurry up.
Right.
That's right. First, we should investigate the ultimate anthropologist lab. Maybe find a clue related to the katana.
That's true.
That's true. We need to check if the katana really did come from that place. Something wrong, Maki?
By the way,
It just occurred to me. Why am I acting like your partner?
sure.
Well, it's fine. Just don't get used to it. It's not if I asked you, but it's fine by me. It's true that Maki is a tremendous help. Alright, 1 second. Grab some. Alright. Should... Oop. I did not mean to do that. Should... Ultimate Anthropologist Lab. I mean, just because the katana is... it... doesn't necessarily mean... But if it's complete random... Ah, it's just the sheet. Earlier, the katana was inside.
Okay.
Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here. I'm certain of it.
That's true.
Doesn't that make Kyo suspicious? This is his lab.
No.
Not necessarily. Anyone could have come in here and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough. Anyone could have done the same with my lab, too. With the katana. Oh, what are you guys doing here? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be helping with the seance? You look so disgusted. Then again, I guess that is your signature look.
Anyway.
I forgot to bring something we need for the seance, so I came back to get it. Something for the seance?
Yeah.
Yeah, that white sheet. We brought the wooden dog statue in the cage, but I guess we need that sheet.
What is
I
it?
don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage, a wooden dog statue, and a white sheet? Don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
So that
That's why I figured I'd do a little research on the seance before I got the sheet. Study? So let's see. Kokichi took a look around and I heard it was some like handmade book. Oh, this is it?
yeah.
It says Cage Dog Village on the cover, so this must be it. So let's see, what does it say about the Cage Child seance? Kokichi flipped through the book. Oh, this page? Hard to read, but I can see the Cage Child mentioned in there. Alright, I'll let you...
Yeah. If I remember correctly.
I had to cook something up. That was hungry.
But right?
Alright.
But
Is it even possible contacting Angie's group? You're so curious, why don't you come join us? Uh-oh. Hmm?
see,
Okay.
That's true.
Maybe it's better if you join them.
huh?
What do you mean? You think so?
I don't understand.
I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. Whether you believe or not, as a detective, you should be there to observe what happens. It's a detective, huh?
Okay.
I think you're right. Now you're talking.
All right.
I'll be in the middle one. Bokichi spoke as though he was inviting me to go play, then left the room.
Hello.
So Kokichi tells me you wish to participate as well, Shuichi? You're most welcome to join. Is what I would like to say. However, only 5, including the spiritual medium, can join.
Oh man.
Oh, what a shame. Well, Keyboy, you're out. Why me? I agree with Kokichi. I was thinking this for a while. Romance and seances don't mix. They're like toothpaste and orange juice. To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kibo. Don't any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come? That's why we're apologizing. No one's apologized yet.
Oh man.
Fine, our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us.
How rude.
Why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop whining, Kibo. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine, but I won't forget this betrayal, Shuichi. What did I do?
So then,
First, so now Shuichi has joined us. First, some warnings.
do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with purifying salt, so it is easily disturbed. You drew it with salt?
That's correct.
I always use salt for magic circles. It makes seances likely to succeed.
Well then.
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. If the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse.
Okay.
Got it, I'll be careful. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without looking at the picture.
Not
I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Also, I have the Caged Child song memorized. You must do the same.
Do you understand?
I have copied the words to the song. Please commit to memory. Everyone has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read in the dark. You have to memorize it now?
Oh.
You're a detective. I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here's the melody. I listened to him and did my best to memorize the lyrics in song.
Okay.
Too bad Kaede isn't here. Memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective. Let us begin the ritual right away.
How exciting!
Yay, we get to finally see Angie.
So then,
Before we do that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It'll work best with a girl. I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in.
No.
No, I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Angie.
That's right.
You want to talk to Angie, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way you can say goodbye. After you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
Please.
Tenko.
By the way.
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So if you feel like crying when you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. I mean, laughing makes you feel better too. And venting your anger can really cheer you up.
Yes.
Train your heart by laughing, crying, and venting your anger, Himiko. I think you've trained too much. You're probably right. It seems like the two of them made up. That's good.
so then,
Now that we've decided on a spiritual medium, let us begin.
Yes.
Alright, Himiko, I'll see you later.
now I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle. Please be sure to walk on the path so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your steps. It's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake. I have 5-star flexibility.
So then,
Starting now, the rest of us must go to work. There are many things left to be done.
let's see.
First, we must place the iron cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Shuichi and Kokichi. And please keep in mind, walk carefully as to not disturb the magic circle.
Yeah,
Count on me. I might not look at it, but I'm super duper strong.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
Uh-oh.
of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
Please don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right, everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The four of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy. Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
No, it is not much more than 175 pounds.
I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily. But seances and magic don't mix.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it. So then,
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. Next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you.
Got it.
Understood. I will not say a word till the seance is over. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance.
Well then.
Rest of us shall move to corners of the room. Please go to one of your choosing. We stood in a different corner.
Now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
Is Tenko about to die? Maybe. We'll see. And then began the singing.
At last, at long last.
Tio led us all in the Caged Child song.
Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just one? Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl? At last, at long last.
A thunk. Finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that? Is the Caged Child, Angie Yonaga, began calling. Now if the medium answers.
Say,
Is the Caged Child Angie Yonaga? What's going on?
say.
Is the Caged Child Angie Yonaga?
What's the matter?
What's wrong? Why won't Angie answer?
Hold on.
Himiko, it was very clear you were not to speak, yes?
Hmm,
Something's weird. Why won't she answer?
Um,
Maybe it failed?
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly.
Huh?
Is that okay?
Well,
Just for now. Confused, I walked along the wall back to the candle. I managed to strike a match and light the candle again. Hey, what's going on? Did it really fail?
that cannot be.
That shouldn't be the case. The seance was perfect. Is Angie not coming? Is that Tenko in there? Tenko?
I see.
Ah, I told her she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. She follows orders well. How about we let her out for now?
Hold on.
Wait, dark arts assist need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects must be the same who brought them in. If not, the spirit may stay inside the medium's body. Seeing as this was a failure, I don't think any spirit is sticking around, but whatever. Just like setting up, Kyo instructed us how to clean everything up. We were to remove everything exactly in the order Kyo directed.
Remove the sheet.
Kyo pinched the fabric gently and pulled it aside.
Perhaps.
Something is amiss. Himiko ran toward the cage at a sprint. Himiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped on the cage and... Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and...
Really?
Who thought there would be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monophone's green puke was predicting this tragedy. Ah, the puke's color is normal. I guess it was predicting this.
For now.
Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. Oh, hold on a second. Smell something.
What? How this happened?
Well, that's...
What on earth?
Is all that
Say.
remains of a once powerful note. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
Huh? If so... That's right.
Eh?
All that remains of a once powerful note. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
The stove went off. Man, they're all disorganized. Can't decide the class trial's objective. We don't know what to investigate.
Is all that remains of a once powerful note.
Father knows what to do. We should ask him.
Right now, you're on the
Have you forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help. Oh, it's all our fault Daddy ended up like that. It's all your fault? Help, we don't know what to do. We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him. Won't work. He's an empty shell now. Not true. Anything is possible with love. You don't understand because you've never been loved. I love you, so go back to normal. I want to see you. I love you, Father. You're making me blush. I'm back. Were you good while I was away? if I just... How long would this... How long could this go for, theoretically? Wait, he licks his own bald clone. Wait, she licks him back. Monophony licks him back. Monophony licks him back, bro. Yeah, she licks him back, bro. Why?
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing. It's better than awaken anything in me.
What did she just say? Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax. Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. I was able to do it. The secret is just to leave whether you get permission or not. Oh wait, who's this Baldy? Oh, it's just a part-timer I got to cover me while I was gone. You should pay like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here. I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Now that nuisance is out of the way, what are you guys talking about? Well, that's right. What happens to your votes if they're too blackened? I have an answer. It's first come, first served. First come, first served? A blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target. In other words, if the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same as the one who killed Tenko, only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim. Well, this is school regulations, so you can review it later. I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this too. But everything is going so smoothly now that Father's running things. Leader's gotta be able to take this decisive action. Indecision is the worst. Daddy, you're glowing. You're like a lamp. That's nothing than better than being praised by my cute cubs. It's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I'll never let any of you go. Except for the two that died. He just left us behind while it's saying he would never let us go. That's why he's so amazing. Please look at me more. So to make sense of all that, if both murderers have different culprits, our vote will determine Angie's. We don't even know if there is a different culprit, do we? Sure, we should investigate Tenko's death, just in case.
How exciting!
Finally, things are heating up. I'm so excited. You fucking psycho. This is bad. This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe how Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now. This is where you need to step up. Listen, Shuichi. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's check the Monokuma file. Tenko, the victim is Tenko Chabashira, ultimate Aikido master. Everybody was found in the... Her body was found in this empty room on the 4th floor. Well, we can just call it the seance room. Time of death is approximately 11 a.m. Visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. Stab wound cause is the same. Doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie. It's a curse. Curse? Shut up, Kokichi. God, not again. Curse?
Hey!
What? Curse? Kaito, calm down. No way there's a curse. Don't screw around.
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
Oh my gosh. Dull sound reverberated throughout the room.
Are you okay?
No.
My bad.
I'm starting to feel bad for a different reason. Gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll. Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
That's correct.
True, we haven't time to mourn Tenko, as our own lives are at risk. It's true, but Angie and then Tenko. Tenki is like the ship name. Think of it, earlier I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko. It still technically could be Tenko. I mean, the tools are all accessible to everyone. Tenko's death caught us off guard. And they haven't even had time to mourn Angie either. Everyone is panicking. I have to work hard to keep it together. Because I'm a detective.
Well,
It's too dark in here. We can't investigate, even if we wanted to. That's right. Going to bring candles from other room.
No.
No, that won't be necessary.
Ah,
Yeah, not necessary. Huh? Why?
listen up.
Show him, Kibo. Show him your new power. New power?
His eyes lit up. I, Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Oh.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
They're canonically dating.
Oh, man.
What a lame funger. A funger? Oh, what a lame function.
It's okay.
But it's bright now. We should hurry and investigate before Kibo runs out of electricity. You're right. Kibo's flashlight function has been added to the truth bullet section of your Yamada pad. It's the white sheet we used for the seance. This cage was placed on top of the plate. Kyo was the one who put it there and removed it. This cloth is thick. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's opaque, and on the back, the blood stain right around the middle.
But
No hole in the fabric, which means Senko wasn't stabbed through this cloth. Maybe she was stabbed while underneath. The wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the Dog God. During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took the 4 of us just to remove it. This wooden statue was pretty heavy. Kyo said it was about 175 pounds. It's about the weight of 2 girls. What do you know about girls? Have you ever touched a woman besides your mother? What? Anyway, this heavy thing was on top of the cage. Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily. Yeah, you're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding. The magic circle Kyo drew on the floor, well, at least it was. It's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable. Was this drawn with salt? Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt. Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous. I perform many successful seances. I even had my spirits... I've even had spirits enter my Shut up, I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Maki doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually. In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make the original circle. We'll just find it in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Caged Dog seance document. Isn't that right, Kyo? He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. Candles hung on the walls, and the only source of light in the room. No windows in the room, so without candles it was black. Pitch black. How did culprit kill Tenko in the darkness?
Leave it to me.
It will become the guiding light that shines in you all. Crooked floorboard. This floorboard is loose, and it's the one right under Tenko. Why is this floorboard loose? It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance. Why would it come loose during the seance? A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't be able to come loose easily. Someone must have loosened it on purpose. Do you know what this means? There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be the marker. Please rest your head upon this stone marker I've placed here. It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work? Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon. Like this? Tenko had her forehead on this rock hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. Marker stone. Cage used in the seance. You see, it looks about to be 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage. Big enough for a person. During the seance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with the cage. We were supposed to remove it as well. Because Himiko rushed and removed it first. Hey, look at this. This is blood stain at the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah? Yeah, I imagine so. The splatter must have been made when she was killed.
What do you mean?
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage. I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. But when the cage was lifted, she was already dead. She was stabbed right when the cage was lifted. That would explain the bloodstain, right? Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. That is a possibility. No. No. On the corner? There's a small opening in the corner of the room. It doesn't look big enough for a person, but still. A hole? Looks like there's space under here. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. Looks like something dropped down there. Oh, something dropped down there?
Got a minute?
Do we check everything else? Why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves? Right, let's do it. Poor girl. Tenko's body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is the stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Oh, wait. Understand. I will not say a word until the seance was over. Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain? Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out. What do you mean? You're concerned about that, right? With the wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die. You're speaking from experience? Of course, quick deaths are my specialty. Well, then that makes sense. The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. Right, I don't see a murder weapon. That could be a clue. Himiko, be strong, Himiko. If you shake Himiko that much, she's gonna break. She's not talking. It's like Himiko's not even here. She must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her be for now. Okay. Himiko. What a lame function. You should have made him into a transformer. Why? Why did this? I knew the murder was pretty shocking. Of course I'm shocked about that as well. But why did the seance fail? We performed all the steps flawlessly. He seems more concerned by that than the murder. If we perform the caged child again in some Tenko spirit, this time, cut the crap. Just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Shuichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the seance? True, it may be best to move past what happened and know why the seance failed. Whatever, just hurry up. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle, so her head to touch the marker stone. Shuichi, Tenko, after they place the white cloth. Or people put the wooden statue on the cage. Afterward, we stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi blew out the candles. Kokichi and Shuichi. And we all sang the cage child song. Should have been complete, but now that you mention it, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. It's a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps. It was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something. What happened? We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. Remove the candles in the opposite order. First, all four of us removed the statue, took off the white cloth. Himiko lifted the cage. It revealed Tenko's dead body, but she clearly was dead underneath the cage. Sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during the seance. Would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was in the cage. When was she killed? That's the problem. There's another problem. Why ever did the seance fail? I simply cannot figure it out. Maybe someone moved from the corner? Did someone else sneak in here? Obviously, since the seance was clearly a sham, Maki never was one to pull her punches. Maki, we finished investigating. Perhaps we should check under? Seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for light? Let's bring a candle. With Kibo's light up here, it should be fine. I'll go get a candle. Remove that floorboard so we can go down. Got it. I pulled up some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Oh. Then we carefully made our way under the floor. It's a lot more spacious. You can easily move around on all fours.
Okay.
Let's look around for clues. It'd look pretty stupid if we found no clues if we found around crawling in this dusty place. Ah, look! The part of the cross piece that supports the floorboard is off. It's near the floorboard, and the portion missing is about the same width. From what I can see of it, it wasn't broken off naturally. This was cut by someone. There should be saws in the warehouse, so they could have used that. Question is, why? Another crosspiece is supporting the floorboard, so it might not fall if this portion is missing. Our purpose to the serve. Floorboard underneath Tenko's body is loose, and the crosspiece supporting has been cut. The culprit did all of this. Why? The blood stain on the ground underneath the floorboard. That's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is. It's under the same floorboard, just at different ends. Why is there blood here? Hey, the back of this floorboard has blood on it too. You're right, there's a little bit of blood on the underside of the floorboard.
What do you mean?
Did Tenko's blood splatter here when she got killed?
That's true.
I wonder. I can't be sure yet.
Okay.
But these blood stains are dry. There must have been some reason these particular stains are dry. Blood is dripping from the gaps in the floorboards. Fresh blood. This is definitely Tenko's. Bloody sickle? Oh, there's a sickle here, and there's blood all over it. The blood on the sickle is fresh. This is it. This is a murder weapon. This came from my research lab. It did? A sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you hide it under your clothes too. If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches. And since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself. If this is a murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach her neck? The cage is 30 feet high. If you were to stab it with a 6-inch blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's possible. Impossible. Then her posture is a question. If the weapon is down here, then the culprit must have thrown it away, right? Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under here in the dark. Or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. Well, what's left? Oh. Hole. Some of the wood is corroded and is broken off so you can see into the next room. This is the wall of the empty room. Looks like there's wood along the wall. This part is rotted away. Looks like natural rot. This hole was not made intentionally. I can still get into the next room. If I remember correctly, the next room is also empty. And the culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway.
No.
Sure, but it would have been difficult moving around the floor. We did all right because we had a light, but without that, it'd be pitch black. That'd make it impossible. That might make it impossible to move around. They could have used the light like we're doing. True. Use the light to move around under the floor? Is that possible? I think I haven't finished investigating.
Is that all right?
Maki, wanna head back up? Glad you asked. We're starting to get fed up with all this dust. I thought I might sneeze, and I might turn into a serial killer. After Maki and I crawled out from underneath, we put the floorboards back and returned to our investigation.
By the way,
We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise? What do you mean?
because
If Angie and Tenko have different killers, then the black one we need to vote for is the culprit for the first murder. The culprit killed Angie. That's what Monokuma said.
then
So instead of investigating Tenko's death, should we be investigating Angie's? Yeah, of course. But this is bigger than the killing game. For the sake of those who died, I need to reveal the truth of both of their deaths. I understand why you feel that way. But if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry. When I came to the hallway, a scene more surprising than I could ever imagine unfolded.
it's a lie!
Did I surprise you? Were you gonna scream and cry in terror? What are you doing? Oh, sorry, I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood.
Why?
What are you doing? I got curious about something, so I went to search the empty room next door. Then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard. You stepped through a floorboard? Jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
Got a minute?
If you're going to lose some consciousness, do it after you tell us everything. Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting the floorboard, so I kind of slipped through. What bad luck? The crosspiece was gone? Does that mean...
Huh?
Huh?
Confidence. Dreams. That's what the killing game
That
is
was...
all about.
That was pretty funny though, right? I was waiting for that moment because I thought that would be pretty funny for you to witness. I knew the fake out Kokichi scene. It's a lie.
Killing game fans, hold your head high and watch with your own 2 eyes.
Did you find that funny or did you find that horrifying?
Baseball, soccer, mobile games, they're all nothing compared to the killing game. The killing game just can't be beat.
Were you expecting him to die?
Behold, students, the entrance to the trial ground.
I guess time's up. Oh man, it's because you guys, I didn't have time enough to check something. What are you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to re-research the seance, so I brought this with me. But unfortunately, I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. So it's perfectly reenacted. Sakio perfectly reenacted the seance as seen what was in the document. Did he? He drew his magic circle the exact same way in the picture. Weren't there lines to the edges of the room? Not only that, he used the exact same tools, too. Nothing suspicious. And he's lying. Kokichi is lying. Well, I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. At the class trials, so see you there. Hold on. I remember that distinctly. I remember. You remember that, right? So, Kokichi left. The blood loss clearly affecting his footing. Bloody Kokichi. This is on the same level as Mikon fell over. Oh, let's go too.
That's true.
Yeah, okay. Is Maki nervous? I see, so even she gets nervous sometimes. What are you staring at? I'm sorry, that was fucking funny. Do you want to die? I think Maki is one of the top characters. I think we should just... It would appear we have all gathered, but it seems there are less and less of us. Less friends mean it that much harder to solve mystery. It means my brain fucking... Don't worry. I'm sure you've gotten a little smarter by now, Ganta. Yeah, Gonta's do his best to help. I'd want you to graduate from super idiot level to at least Kaito idiot level. What's that supposed to mean?
Are you okay?
More importantly, are you okay, Kaito? Yeah, I'm feeling better now. But wow, Maki Roll sure does pack a punch.
I don't know.
It's your fault. You don't need to worry about dwindling numbers. Only dipshits that died this far.
That being said,
I know it's a tall order, but try to use your brains this time, so I don't have to use mine.
Booyah!
These golden brain cells are a gift to the entire world.
Acceptable.
It is though every time you open your mouth, you become less likable.
rest in peace.
Atua, please, lend us your power.
But
It may be difficult for us to rely on Atua. Concerning what happened to Angie, whom Atua loved most of all, she shouldn't have relied on Atua in the first place. Seriously, it's kind of funny seeing a robot believe in God, especially Atua.
I also.
So what? Robots can believe in God.
Indeed.
Actually, before I met Angie, I had a similar experience. Hearing voices, I mean. You might call it an inner voice. It tells me whatever to do, whatever I'm in trouble.
Got a minute?
How long are you going to say that for? Atua and Ghost don't matter right now.
Jeez.
This trial this time is gonna be rough. We're caught in Monokuma's trap. His trap?
That's right.
He probably made the 4th floor so scary so purpose to prevent me from investigating.
Right already.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
Hey, so
Shurichi, say something. What should I say? Let's just get it. Let's do it. Rumble, rumble. Right. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? As you should, I start the elevator in silence. It's pretty funny how Gonta was the one who became super. What? As soon as we remaining survivors stepped aboard. We descended. Ooh, hold on a second. Elevator stopped, doors parted slowly. They look really depressed. It must be because there's even less participants now. As much as I'd love to keep hearing this adorable back and forth, let's hurry up and get this started.
Extreme!
3rd class trial is about to begin. Angie Yunaga, the ultimate artist. He created the Ultimate Academy Student Council to try to prevent the killing game. Then Tenko Chabashira, the Ultimate Aikido master. She hated men, but I knew that she hated this terrible killing game even more. The 2 who were killed were both trying to stop the killing. That killer is among us. Who was the one that killed them? Was it one person? 2 different people? We need to pin that down in this class trial. In order to live, we have to find the truth. I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. Oh, hell yeah. It was actually a relatively short class trial. Why is it lagging? Why are my inputs being lagged? While concentrating, the reticle will automatically move over weak points. Checked it.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone. Now, smiles, everyone! It's showtime! Let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I'm gonna be much help this time. Because of Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
I can tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
Next time, spend less time fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman!
Shut up! I don't need to hear some comedy act from you two weirdos.
Who did it? Who killed Angie and Tenko?
Do not let your emotions hasten your judgment. There may be two killers.
So, our other culprit might not be one of us here.
Hmm? What do you mean?
The transfer student. Maybe our resurrected transfer student dragged Angie and Tenko into the grave.
Stop it! Stop making stuff up!
Say something, Shuichi. It'll be a mess if this keeps going on.
Is it even possible for a revived corpse to be the culprit? In the interest of being thorough, I should clear things up.
This crime was committed by the recently deceased. They came back to life and killed two of our classmates.
So, ritual did work?
Who was resurrected?
I'm sorry. No, this is not gonna work. How? No. No. How do I...
Did say she was gonna bring Rentaro back. Rentaro was
I'm sorry, this skill sucks. This skill sucks. Nope, 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 no, 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 I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I cannot do that. The skill actually is the worst. I'm so sorry. I wanted to use the skill. I was like, oh, Kyo's an interesting character with trauma problems, and No, I'm sorry. Absolute fucking garbage. That was garbage. I play with mouse. I used to play with controller. That skill was good on controller. Excuse me. No, that skill is absolute fucking garbage. Unusable. Instantly silences loud voices. Rails viewpoints. Or strike the keyword in the... Never mind. Sure. This is absolutely better. Sorry that happened. Sorry that I had to restart right from the start, but that was completely unplayable. And we are going to shut the fuck up.
This crime was committed by the recently deceased. They came back to life.
So, ritual did work? That's wrong!
I don't think Angie's ritual succeeded. according to the Necronomicon Monokuma showed us. You have to burn the Necronomicon in the ritual. If Angie's ritual had succeeded, the book would have been gone.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was complete, since the book was still intact.
Then, Gonta think Rantaro probably not culprit.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Well, duh. There's no way a dead person could resurrect.
Now hold on a second. I can't let that comment stand. Sure, everybody knows that you can't bring the dead back to life. But it's easy at the Ultimate Academy, as long as you use the Necronomicon.
What are you talking about? There's no way that's possible.
But it's true. I never lie about motives.
Daddy said so, so he can't be wrong. Raising the dead is totally possible.
No, it's not. Then they weren't dead in the first place.
Perfectly good motive. You should have let me use it to bring Monodum back to life.
Monodum is still alive, though.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't waste a resurrection on Monodum's corpse.
Wow.
Oh? So resurrecting the dead was actually possible this whole time?
There's no way it's possible.
Stop! You're clearly torturing fucking Kaito.
Is trying to confuse us. Let's hurry up and find out who the Blackened is.
If our transfer student isn't the culprit, then blame falls to one of us.
Okay.
Who did it?
Step aside, Half Pint. I'll handle this. I don't know about Tenko, but I'm pretty fucking sure Kyo murdered Angie.
Why?
Don't play dumb with me, creep show. I already know what happened. The culprit used a katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab. Which makes Kyo automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke in, and murdered the fuck out of Angie! Oh yeah! I'm a fucking genius!
Is Koikyo really the culprit? Does the story fit the facts? Just think about it. Oh.
The culprit
That's
used
what-
a katana to kill Angie. And it was
But
No, Kyo would not have been able to enter Angie's lab. Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
Yeah. Before Angie locked herself up in her research lab, she said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
And Kyo is not a member. she wouldn't have opened the door for him.
Kyo couldn't have killed Angie even if he wanted to.
I had no desire to kill her in the first place.
So whoever killed Angie must have been one of the student council members, yeah?
I was doing a bit to lead you to the right answer. Can't believe you actually got it.
Oh, how clever.
You can just ignore her, Gonta.
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Sumugi, and Himiko.
Well, it can't be Himiko. She was besties with Angie. I trust their friendship. You guys do too, right?
Yeah, of course.
Can we trust their friendship so readily?
Obviously. Let's believe in them.
It was brainwashing.
That trims our list of suspects down to 3. Gonta, Sumugi, and Kibo.
Yep. The culprit is one of those 3 people.
You mean one of those 2 people? Because a robot ain't people, Jack!
I will let that remark slide. Anyway, aren't these accusations just a tad too hasty?
My ass! The culprit should confess already! Gonta, Keyboy, or Sumugi? Well...
No, not Gonta. Gonta would never kill Angie.
Yeah, Gonta's a gentleman. You shouldn't suspect either of us.
Hey, stick up for me too.
Gonta definitely not hurt anyone. Torture Gonta if you don't believe.
Torture might be a bit too far, but Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
I'm not the culprit either. Jeez. I'm not the culprit.
Not the culprit.
We must consider other possibilities. Surely there must be suspects in the
Great student council.
That's utterly impossible. Not that anyone could do before. Had access. Even though robots killed such boring lies.
But it's definitely not me.
Is that a robophobic remark?
Several suspicious statements, but one is obviously inconsistent. Listen carefully. Sort the statements in my head, find the answer.
We must consider other possibilities.
I didn't know robots told such boring lies.
Oh, I know what it was.
Just student council members that could have opened that lab door.
Lab door.
What was it you said earlier about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi? Unless you're a student council member, you can't enter Angie's lab, right?
I was referring to Kyo. He couldn't have done it, but you could have, because I saw you open the classroom lock by picking it.
So could Kira have picked it? Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them in the keyhole. There, open, says me.
Oh, that happened? I totally forgot.
So you're going to pretend you don't remember, huh?
Quit glaring at me like that. Of course I remember. Yeah, I did it. I killed Angie.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
I picked the lock to her lab, snuck into the room, and then wham! Killed Angie. The culprit was me, all along.
What?
What are you saying? Is this some kind of joke?
Nah, no joke. I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins. And it helped. I feel so much better. Whew!
Wait, so Kokichi really is culprit?
No.
No, he's lying. I think. Maybe?
He's lying. I'm certain of it.
No, definitely not a lie. I killed Angie. you guys believe the culprit when they confess?
Then let me ask you, culprit. How did you lock the room?
Huh? Well, it's the same as opening it. You pick the door closed from the outside?
No, that doesn't make sense.
Huh? What doesn't make sense? Can't you lock a door by picking it?
Maybe, but that's not how the culprit locked the room. They used a different method.
What different method? Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
There were 2 doors to the classroom, and the one locked last was... That's it! The back door. That's how they made this a locked room mystery.
The back door had a sliding lock, yes? How was it locked from the outside?
The culprit used a certain tool.
Tool that they used was... No. No, it's just really satisfying. Believe me. Mind Mine is the most satisfying minigame in the series, bar none. I don't know why, it just is. Oh, hi. What? Oh. No, it's very satisfying. I forgot. They used the cheat. It's
The gold leaf katana that was stabbed into Kaede's effigy. The culprit used that to hit the knob of the sliding lock to lock the door.
So the gold leaf was in the sliding lock
Because when the katana hit the lock, some of the gold leaf rubbed off on it. The gold leaf on that katana did peel rather easily.
That evidence rings a bell. Specifically, a school bell.
Are you talking about a different school? What school was it?
Now, that doesn't matter anymore. Let's not dwell on the past.
Ooh, the gold leaf landed on the sliding lock when the katana touched it. So that means the culprit used the katana to move the sliding lock, right? Wait, how did they move it with the katana? And from outside Angie's lab?
The clue that might give us the answer is the layout of the area itself. It was an odd setup after all. The katana stabbed into the effigy. The effigies hung upside down.
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
No. Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the effigies.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been for a different purpose, right?
It somehow used the setup to lock the room. In that case, I need to know the real reason behind every step. If I do that, the culprit... Thinking time! Good! Do you like thinking time? Good. They're gonna make Danganronpa Kart next. Shuichi's gonna crash into Makoto, and then Hajime's gonna hit him with a blue shell. And then Chiaki's gonna default dance on everyone as she wins. Remember, this is the alt universe. What was done? They're dancing. Alert. I'm not turning, by the way. It's just going... It's just going in random directions. Thinking time.
That's it. The reason the culprit stuck the katana into the effigy was so that it would hit the sliding lock as the effigy spun. Effigy spun? That's right. If you spun the effigy, the rope it was hanging from would twist. Then, if you let it go, the rope would unwind, and the effigy would spin the other way. And of course, the katana would spin with it.
I see. So the culprit used the katana's counterspin to push the lock into place?
The culprit simply needed to spin the effigy's rope, and then swiftly leave. This would cause the spinning katana to hit the sliding lock, and thus was the back door of an empty classroom locked from the inside.
Yes, that's how Angie's lab was locked, by using the effigy with a katana.
A plan born from the heart of a sword traveling through the air to intercept us. But could it have moved the slide lock so easily?
The sliding lock was pretty loose. A little push could move it. As long as the spinning katana hit the lock, it would have slid into position.
Even if the culprit failed the first couple times, they could keep trying until it locked.
Which is why the culprit chose to strike at nighttime as to avoid detection.
Yes, since the student council prohibited anyone from walking around at night. Are you saying it's the student council's fault?
I didn't say that.
In any case, the culprit probably used a murder weapon for this trick. It had to have been the right length to hit the sliding lock from the effigy.
The culprit couldn't find a blade long enough in my lab, so they settled for the katana.
The other effigies were only hung up, so we figured it was some kind of ceremony. That way, we wouldn't notice the lock trick.
But Kokichi did say earlier that he could have kicked the lock closed. I don't want to completely ignore that possibility. But I can't imagine the culprit would have done all this just for a distraction.
If that's the case, then Kokichi's confession earlier was actually...
Seriously? You fucking lied again?
Cough it up, Kokichi! Man, you guys got me. Okay, I'm not the culprit.
You're telling the truth this time, right?
I want to say I'm lying, but I'm not.
Why did you say you were the culprit?
I wanted to lure the culprit out. If I claimed to be the culprit, then the real culprit would agree as well. You get me? And if they pressured me to confess, then that would have looked mighty suspicious. Sheesh. Darn it. It didn't go my way because Shuichi butted in on my plan.
You and your fucking lies! Go sit in the corner and play with yourself!
Okay, I'll start right now.
Alright, so who's the asshole who set up this locked room mystery?
You? I can't hold it up anymore.
No. 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 No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
What's the matter? You going soft on me now?
Who made the locked room mystery doesn't matter, since anyone could have done it. Don't you even understand something as basic as that, you filthy cum dumpster?
Cum dumpster! Finally! Someone finally called me a cum dumpster!
What should we talk about now?
Not that.
We must focus not on the locked room, but on who entered Angie's lab. Only one of the student council members or Kokichi could have gained entry. Therefore, the culprit must be among their number.
That leaves us with 4 suspects. Tsumugi, Gonta, Kibo, and Kokichi.
Don't forget Himiko. She's also a part of the student council. Doesn't matter if she was besties with Angie, she's still a suspect.
That contradicts what you said earlier, which I can prove using my recording function.
It's fine. It's just a waste of time. A suspect? Never kill Angie!
So, calling all suspects, what should we discuss next? I want to hear everyone's opinion. What would you say to get yourself off the suspect list?
Why are you trying to lead the debate? You're a suspect too.
Silence, outsider! Only the suspect rangers are allowed to speak.
Suspect rangers?
I agree. Those under suspicion should explain themselves thoroughly.
We might catch them with their pants down!
Anyway, I want to ask the suspect rangers. What should we talk about? What should we say to get ourselves off the suspect list? Well, guys, I want to hear what you think.
Why does he want to get them off the suspect list?
That's sort of a difficult question, you know?
Gonta not smart enough to know answer to that.
Yes, it is difficult to formulate a logical response to that question.
Not articulate with words, huh? Don't you guys want to prove your innocence?
They don't trust you one bit, and I don't blame them. You're probably plotting.
Did Tenko have to die?
Huh?
I want to know what happened to Angie too, but can we talk about Tenko's case now and not just Angie?
I got you exactly where I wanted, Himiko.
What do you mean?
The two victims could have been killed by two separate murderers, you know. So we need to find the first Blackened responsible for the first victim. Gotta figure out who killed Angie. Until we solve Angie's case, Tenko's case is meaningless. Did you suggest that to waste our time?
It's not meaningless!
Himiko?
Tenko's death was meaningless? How dare you! Poor Tenko! How could you do this to her? Himiko.
Himiko, stop it with your crappy lies.
Lies?
Everything you said is total BS. You didn't give two shits about Tenko when she was alive. But now you're like, oh no, poor Tenko, after she's dead. Come on, really?
Kokichi, enough!
No. It's okay. It's no surprise he'd think that. I know I ignored Tenko before. That's why I'm so upset now. I should have faced Tenko. Worked things out with her while she was still alive. And now it's too late. I can't complain to her or thank her. It's too late.
Yeah, seriously. It's way too late to realize that now. Our only option is to face her death head on.
Face her death?
Himiko, I understand what you're going through. So I'm gonna help you out. Let's work together to find the truth. I'm not gonna let anyone say her death didn't matter.
Kaito! Alright. I'll put a silencing curse on whoever calls Tenko's death meaningless. The name of the curse is... Death Curse! Suppose being dead would silence someone could have done.
Listen up. All you guys are gonna help out too. Abandoning someone who died and only thinking about your own survival. That's just as bad as a hit and run. I won't forgive something so messed up.
Tenko was our friend. Gonta wanna know why she died too.
You told me that's so unnecessary. We're getting sidetracked here.
No, even if it was a different culprit, we need to know how Tenko died. We don't find out who killed her, we won't be able to work together. Not now, not ever. Even if this trial isn't for her, in order for us to survive, we need to get to the bottom of Tenko's death. Not just to survive this trial, but so we can keep going and...
That was Mio's fault too, to be fair. Kaito, finally.
You noticed. Jeez, you're so slow.
Huh? Did Kokichi want us to notice?
Don't listen to his crap. We haven't decided whether there were two different culprits yet.
Let us talk about Tenko's case then. Perhaps that will provide us a clue.
Yeah, maybe.
You're not wrong, but I don't mind going over Tenko's case. That was an abrupt change of topic. Was that intentional?
So, what do we talk about first?
For now, let's see if we can narrow down the list of suspects.
Tancrotch probably got killed during the seance, so everyone there's suspicious.
Tancrotch!
The people who attended the seance. Korekio Shuichi.
That's it!
Okay.
It was me, Kyo, Himiko, and Kokichi.
So those four are the culprits!
Oh, Himiko's still culprit?
Well, that's probably just a coinkydink. The most suspicious out of the four is really Kyo. He suggested the whole seance idea.
True, I may have suggested it, but I explained the procedure beforehand, yes. If we all knew of it before the murder, then we are all equally suspicious.
Well, I suppose, but...
In addition, the seance wasn't entirely in my control either. I was not the one who selected the room we performed it in. It was Himiko.
Bullshitting. Yep, another room was exactly like that. The middle room. The middle room's always the best stuff for stuff like this. Very well then, I shall begin the preparations at once.
Oh, right.
Also, we should not limit our suspects to only those who participated in the seance. The empty room had a point of entry from outside, you see.
A point of entry from outside. You must be referring to...
You're talking about under the floor, right?
Huh? Under the floor?
Yes, there's a crawl space under the floor a person can move through. There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
If the culprit used the hole, they could have entered and exited the seance room.
If we consider that possibility, then there is another suspect.
Another suspect? Who?
It's appearing before me. Oh, I can see it clearly. The true identity of Tenko's killer. The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
During the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a lamp. Oh no!
Oh, oops.
The culprit. Kibo's flashlight.
Now wait a second. Someone could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the entrance of the seance.
I said, hold on a second.
Robot functions to commit the murders.
Hold on a second.
The culprit sneaked. Our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight.
Function.
What?
You gave Kibo his flashlight function, correct? Did you not notice?
I didn't notice what.
It's hard to believe Kibo is the culprit. It's even harder to believe this trial isn't being manipulated by someone. So even if I have the light, I need to defend Kibo.
The flashlight function that you added. It's so bright, even Kibo can't see when it's turned on.
I see. That bright, huh? Wait, what? There's no way a genius like me would make that kind of rookie mistake.
But you make mistakes a lot. A whole lot.
Hey! If you're gonna fuck me in front of everyone, at least buy me dinner first!
If he can't see, it doesn't matter how bright the area is. He couldn't move like that. Kibo couldn't have been underneath the floor.
Is that true, Kibo? Is what Shuichi said true?
Come on, Kibo, play along. Kibo!
Well, I'm so sorry. I just don't remember. Really, I'm sorry.
Ah, we get it already! Just turn it off! We're gonna go blind!
You don't remember? What does that even mean?
Well, Shuichi, trying to make a fool out of me, huh? Let me put on some makeup, cause I want to at least look pretty before you decide to fuck me!
That's
Shuichi, I'm so sorry.
Damn, that is seriously bright!
Wouldn't the light have shined through the gaps of the floorboard if it had been this bright?
The culprit couldn't have used a light under the floor. Not even Kibo.
Oh, they couldn't have.
We were there after all. We would know. There was a hole near the corner of the room we were in, remember? If someone had a light under the floor, it would have leaked through.
But when we did the seance, I'm pretty sure the room was pitch black.
That's right. We didn't see anything, so the culprit couldn't have used a light.
And just because I have a built-in flashlight function does not mean I am the culprit. I see. That was a flaw in my theory.
Jeez, here I thought this would be the case where the murder could only be done by a robot.
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now, simply because I am a robot. My status as a robot does not mean I am capable of performing superhuman feats. My vision is somewhat poor, and I only possess average physical strength and intelligence.
All right, you made your point. God, now I feel sort of bad for you.
I neither want nor need your pity.
Enough with the flashlight! It's way too bright!
It would have been difficult to move around under the floor in that pitch-black darkness. Maybe the floor and the hole have nothing to do with this case.
No, not true.
Then why was floorboard under Tenko lined up funny? Going to think that was so culprit could stab Tenko from underfloor.
No. No.
Ooh,
Oh.
Nice observation, Gonta. Are you finally getting used to the class trials?
Uh-huh. Thank you. Don't say it like that. You're better off not being used to this kind of stuff.
Maybe they marked Tenko with glowing paint and looked for that. That'd let the culprit find her. Then they could stab her through the floorboards.
Boy, that sounds really familiar too. But I'm just gonna ignore it.
The corpse didn't have any trace of glowing paint, though.
Oh, yeah. So then why was that floorboard loose?
The loose floorboard was the one under Tenko, right? If the culprit used it while she was still alive, she'd totally notice.
Who fucking cares? Fussing over that won't get us closer to the culprit!
We shouldn't dismiss this line of inquiry, however. Instead of butting our heads against this, how about we concentrate on another issue?
What other issue?
Perhaps first, we should figure out how and when exactly Tenko was killed.
When? So not during seance?
Tenko was in the metal cage for the whole seance, wasn't she? How could someone have gotten to her there?
Maybe the culprit killed her before she went under the metal cage.
That's not possible. She was alive at that point.
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. Next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over.
Yes, she was unmistakably alive when the seance began.
That was right before we blew out the candles. But when the light came back...
The floorboard was removed at that point, so it's likely she was already dead then.
She looks so sad.
The room was dark, but she was inside cage, right? Going to think it impossible to kill her then.
But she wasn't killed when the room was dark. It was a different time.
A different time?
How the fuck should I know? You figure it out, shitheads! Huh? Since Gata said it was impossible, I'm proposing an alternate theory. Now hurry up and think! If you want to make my golden brain tingle, start circle jerking your lipstick brains! When Tenko got killed, It wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any time. She was under the cage the whole time. She was dead when the cage was lifted.
What about moment cage was lifted? That's wrong!
No, it wasn't possible to kill her the moment the cage was lifted. Because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's blood on it. That cloth was removed before the cage was lifted. If Tenko was stabbed then, there wouldn't be blood on the cloth.
What? But how could my golden brain be wrong when it felt so right?
The only possibility is that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I got your remodel right here!
Oh no.
No, it's still wrong to think that Tenko was killed during the seance.
What?
I'm gonna prove it right now. My golden brain is gonna go all out!
What a fucking idiot.
Tenko died after the seance happened when the sheet was lifted. That was the moment the culprit chose to stab the fuck out of Tenko through the cage! They stuck the thin blade to the gaps of the cage, and that clean white sheet got stained blood red!
But the weapon was a sickle. The blade could have fit through the gaps.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
Damn it!
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her exposed.
I'll cut through your words!
Wait just a minute. Tenko wasn't sitting down inside the cage. She was bent over with her forehead against the marker stone, and the cage itself was about 3 feet tall. The sickle's blade was too short to reach Tenko while she was in that position.
I messed up again? How could this happen? I am so embarrassed.
No worries, Mew. Everyone already knows you're an embarrassment to the human race.
Yeah, no worries.
How embarrassing!
If Shuichi is right, then it's impossible for Tenko to have been killed through the cage.
She couldn't have been killed during the seance since she was in the cage, right?
If she was killed then, the cloth over the cage would have been pierced.
Not during the seance or from below the floor. Then it's impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, for a living person.
Huh?
What if Angie's spirit killed Tenko?
What are you talking about? That's not possible!
You don't know that. Some things are impossible for a human, but not for a spirit.
Don't say stupid stuff like that! Screw spirits!
Stop that now.
Angie's spirit killed Tenko? But why?
Himiko?
Why would Angie's spirit kill Tenko?
What if Tenko killed Angie, and then Angie's spirit came back for revenge?
Like I said, that's impossible! Spirits can't be culprits!
Then explain how the culprit killed Tenko under these impossible
How the spirit
circumstances.
killed Tenko.
Well,
See? You can't explain, can you? Only a spirit could have done that.
wait! I know! What if the culprit was hiding
The
inside
culprit was
cage?
in the cage?
If they were in there...
Wait, hold on. That's actually kind of genius. What if they were in there They could have still.
No. If there was someone else in the cage, we would have
Someone else-
I
noticed.
agree with Kaito. The culprit could have been inside the cage.
You do?
Nonsense. There was no space in the cage for the culprit to hide.
Maybe the culprit wouldn't need to hide in the first place.
What?
Also, the culprit could have killed her in the cage at any time. I think you know what I'm getting at, right?
The they the she's referring to. Wrong. Who could have killed Tenko?
Oh no! I believe Maki is referring to Tenko herself.
What did you say? Are you saying Tenko is the culprit?
Tenko is the culprit of her own murder.
Suicide?
If she committed suicide, it would explain a lot of things we couldn't figure out. She volunteered to be in the cage, and then stabbed herself during the seance. It wouldn't matter how dark the room was.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right? If Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage?
Oh my god. Mew actually said something smart.
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed. After stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor.
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
Yes, that makes sense to Gonta.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me. There's no reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier. You know, about Tenko killing Angie.
Yeah?
Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right?
Hey Angie, when did you brainwash Himiko?
Tenko's pent-up frustration led her to commit such an atrocity. Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore.
But that.
So she decided to end her own life.
What?
But if she was gonna kill herself, why do it during the seance?
She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide.
Really? Why?
There could only be one reason to hide it in a killing game, right? It's to take us down with her.
Take us down?
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial, so she could bring us all down. She wanted us to die with her.
Okay, he's saying it. It can't be true.
Well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
But what are you saying? Tenko wasn't like that. She told me.
Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
What if all of that was just a lie?
Wait, we should believe Tenko's last words.
The true terror of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that. But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other? People keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer. Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
Jeez, you're such a naive dude.
Naive?
We're all just people, you know? Of course we're gonna have some secrets. What matters is whether there's any malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking. That's why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself. If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them. That's why I believed in Maki Roll, because I wanted to believe in her.
Just because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip training.
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
Well, we come from different backgrounds. So for now, let's agree to disagree. No one's ever called me naive before. And from Kaito? Seriously?
Whether or not I believe, my heart can't reach Himiko anymore. But I want to believe in her. She wouldn't commit suicide
too. Gota no can believe Tenko commits suicide.
If Tenko did commit suicide, that would answer all of our questions.
If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
Proper reason.
Alright, I'll give you a reason.
Is there a reason?
Yes, there is. Will you trust me, Maki? If it turns out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you like. But for now, I need you to trust in my detective work.
Oh. I don't believe Tenko would kill herself because of what she said. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance. See you guys after. I doubt she had a sudden change of heart. Just because we don't know how she was killed doesn't mean it was suicide. We shouldn't be satisfied with that. We keep thinking we'll find the truth. That means we have to believe in Tenko. I'll make them all believe.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intention.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, explain how she died the same.
She could have secretly brought a sickle, then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength. With a sickle underneath the floor.
What?
So far, the suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down.
The floor. All the pieces.
Oops.
Finally, with the last
I only feel the truth. Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor.
What was that called? That truth bullet?
Because she died instantly.
instantly.
Tenko died instantly. That's what it's called.
I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died instantly.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder.
Yeah, Tenko died instantly.
Maki.
You're right. I completely forgot about that important detail. Tenko died instantly. As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly. I have no doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said.
Thank you, Maki.
How could you forget that, Maki Roll? You better apologize to Shuichi.
Do you want to die?
It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary. Anyway, Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle. Knowing that, the theory that she killed herself just doesn't fit, correct?
Just like I thought. Tenko would commit suicide.
Thank goodness, Himiko.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
Her suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
No, there must have been a way. We're gonna figure it out.
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the seance? If you know something, please speak up. It could be the key to solving this mystery.
Not a bad idea. We should remember what happened. I mean, try to remember. Sure, this something. We need some kind of clue.
seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
There is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect. How utterly strange.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I heard something.
Oh.
I'm more concerned about how dark it got in there. I mean, it was totally pitch black. Relight the candle. Moving along the walls was seriously tough.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
I think about it. We're all singing. I heard something.
I agree.
That face. Ah!
Himiko, you think that something fell because of that sound you heard, right?
It sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard. It could have fallen down.
Fallen down? There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Am I wrong? I thought something fell, but
The sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards.
Loud sound, like something hit the floorboards. And that sounded something to do with the other thing that happened in the dark.
This is it.
I think the floorboard coming off had something to do with that sound. That floorboard came loose at some point during the seance, right?
Hmm.
floorboard have made such a loud sound though?
It was the sound of an intense impact.
If the impact was that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard.
What was it? What could it possibly be?
All right then, let's go with that. We all gotta put our heads together now. So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
I'm underfloor. It stood up with such might.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
I... Really?
Kokichi is right. The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it.
I didn't get a V.
The floorboards fit perfect. Going to make sure first time we go to empty room.
When we first saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation, one of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off. After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Someone? You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do that?
What did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the cross piece?
What did they stand to gain? I have to think about the cross piece in the floorboard. Tenko's body was at one end, and the cross piece that had the unsupported part was outside the cage, had been stomped on. Only one of the two cross pieces were cut, the other two were intact. One of them was right under Tenko. The other was in the center, right about where the edge of the cage was. What was the culprit attempting to achieve by stomping the floorboard? Think! Hey! See? Ooh. I can't spell.
That's right. The floorboard might be used as a seesaw.
Esau!
The crosspiece at one end of the floorboard had been cut off. The other two crosspieces holding up that board were close to the cage. Meaning, if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no crosspiece, the next crosspiece would act as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into a lever. A lever capable of lifting up Tenko's entire body.
Her whole body lifted up?
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, all right. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
They couldn't have killed Tenko like that. Unless they used the sickle.
That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a sickle.
How?
In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with a seesaw trick, the placement of the sickle is the most important factor.
Floorboard, the cage, the blood. What conclusions can I draw? There's only one place the sickle could have been used that is consistent with the evidence.
That's it! The sickle was at the top of the iron cage, with the blade facing down. The reason we didn't see it was because of the fabric covering the cage. Also, the wooden statue kept the blade in place. It's true that the sickle's handle was thick, which made the statue wobble. But the statue's weight kept it from falling over. Once everything was in place, if you stepped hard enough on the seesaw, Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage. She was bent over, meaning the sickle's blade would have connected with her neck.
The 6-inch sickle blade wasn't long enough to stab Tenko in a crouch position. But with the floorboard acting as a seesaw, it could compensate for the blade's length.
Bringing the victim to the sickle rather than bringing the sickle to the victim. That's definitely an unorthodox idea.
It's crazy. It would explain how Tenko got stabbed while she was in the cage.
And the sound we heard was the culprit stomping on the floorboard.
That impact makes floorboard come loose.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw homicide. Wait, what the hell's a seesaw homicide? That's fucking crazy!
The craziness is what really makes the killing game fun, you know? You can't get away with murder the normal way, so they gotta think outside the box. Kudos, culprit! You did a great job keeping me entertained.
Indeed. Well played, Himiko.
Yeah?
It was you, wasn't it? The one behind the seesaw homicide. What?
Why her?
Because she's the only one capable of carrying out this plan.
The only one? Why's that?
Because this seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand.
By cutting the crosspiece beneath the floorboard, you mean?
Then the culprit would need to lure their victim into the prepared room. That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it not, Himiko?
Oh yeah! Himiko was the one who chose the site for the seance!
She likely found out about my plans for the seance somehow.
You were quite vocal about the seance, Kyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab.
Our culprit, Himiko, prepared the seesaw trap ahead of time. Then she waited for me to host the seance and suggested the middle room. She led us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it. Then, she killed Tenko, all according to plan.
That's a lie, right? Himiko did such a thing?
In the end, Himiko, who Tenko cherished and loved, tragically killed her.
Wait! We don't know that, right? He's wrong, right, Himiko? Himiko would never kill Tenko, right?
No. Tinko? I killed Tinko?
Himiko?
What's wrong, Himiko?
It's true that using the middle room was Himiko's idea, but does that mean Himiko really killed Tenko? Would something like that really happen? Something so cruel. Alright, we gotta take a break now. I'll let you mull it over. Mull it over with all the Junkos.